Howdy there folks, and welcome to Bullets for Bucks. Today I'm very excited to show and test for you the Anderson Arms AM-15 Utility Pro rifle. Now this is an AR-15 rifle from Anderson Arms. And what most people don't understand is that Anderson Arms actually makes the parts and even full rifles for a whole bunch of big box name brands out there. Yes, even high-end AR-15 brands, just so you know. All right, let's take this out to the range and show you how it did. All right, AM-15, got the ATN 4K Pro on top for varmint hunting, and I got a 45-degree angle red dot on it for close quarters. Here we go, folks. Let's get started by taking a look at the buttstock. It's got your typical buffer tube here. You got a multiple position buttstock with a lever right here. Little tiny bit of rubberized polymer kind of almost at the end. I don't even know how to explain. It's like a hard rubber. 7075 T6 aluminum lower on this AM-1500. It's got a hard anodized finish. It's got a left-sided safety. Very, very traditional. It's got a mag pull pistol grip right here. It's got some like stippling and texturing in it so you can grip it easily. Nothing too remarkable. Has a little removable door on the bottom here. You can put like extra batteries in, you name it. Now, the trigger it came with is basically a typical mil-spec AR-15 trigger. Super, super heavy. I think it was something like 6 pounds from the factory. It had a curved trigger blade. I replaced that with a Timney flat trigger here, so it's super light, super crisp, super clean. Then you have your mag release right here. Obviously, it works well with pretty much any AR-15 mag, but here's a P mag. Works really well, no issues there with it going into the mag well or releasing. You have your bolt stop and release on the left side. Very, very typical. Dust cover right here works just fine, and a forward assist works fine. Okay, you have a little deflector right here, brass deflector, or casing deflector. See if we can go a little faster here. This thing is super, super dirty. I mean, we put it through the paces. I took this hog hunting in Florida. I took it to the range many, many times over the course of about 6 months and put a ton of rounds, including cheap steel cased 5.56 rounds through it, all the way up to some expensive Hornady ammunition. And everything fed from hollow point to ball ammunition, from cheap to expensive, and never had any issues with it feeding, extracting, or anything like that. So super, super, super reliable so far for me, even when running extremely dirty, which it is right now. I need to get this thing cleaned up. It features a 16-inch barrel. It's threaded 1/2 by 28. I did take off the A2 flash hider it comes with, and I put an Omega 300 pressure on it from Silencer Co., which is just a whole lot of fun. The barrel itself has a salt bath nitride finish on it, and its twist rate is 1 in 8. And of course, this is chambered in 5.56. They do have AM rifles out there that are chambered in 308 as well. Whether you need tablets to clean your washing machine or active wear laundry detergent that helps remove stink and clean your clothes better than normal detergent, Active is the brand I turn to clean all my athletic wear and hunting clothing. The barrel is 4150 CMV steel. I love, love, love the forend on this. It's got a 15-inch free-floated forend. It's got a Picatinny rail on the top right here. It's got M-LOK on the sides, M-LOK on the bottom, so you can attach all kinds of accessories there. You got a built-in integral Picatinny rail in the upper receiver right here, so you can mount a scope, a red dot, you name it. Now you're probably saying, wow, it's a ridiculous scope on there, and it is kind of ridiculous for a AR-15. It's a ATN X-Sight 4K Pro, and the reason this is on here is for hog hunting. And then I have a 45-degree mounted red dot for things, you know, when they're closer up in the daytime. Overall, the scope's been okay. It's kind of a budget level day-night digital scope. And of course, you can add an IR light for night vision, and you can add a rangefinder actually, which I did have attached to it, and it connects via Bluetooth, I believe, to the scope itself and gives you automatic corrections in your holdovers out to distance. It worked really well at first, and then it wouldn't connect, so I actually ended up returning it. ATN scopes tend to be kind of riddled with problems, so use caution when buying their stuff, but not too bad experience for me overall. Of course, it has your charging handle right here. Works pretty well. Super dirty right now, so it's kind of stiff, but works just fine. The gas system on this is direct impingement. Absolutely love it. All right, so after testing out the AM-1500 Utility Pro at the range over that course of 6 months, I gotta say, extremely pleased. Like I said, in my opinion, probably the best budget AR-15 out there. I got this full price. I didn't get it as a sample. I didn't get it from the company. I went out and bought this. This is an unbiased review, and I gotta say, I'm super happy. The only thing that I can complain about on this, and which I would complain about in basically any AR-15, mil-spec AR-15 out there, is the trigger was pretty much horrible. And so the first thing I would do if you got this rifle is just go ahead, get an aftermarket trigger. It's that simple. Get one that's nice and easy to drop in, like a Timney or a Trigger Tech or something like that, and be done with it. Maybe replace the buttstock. It is a little bit, you know, simplistic and could use an upgrade, but no real complaints. And like I said, the trigger's to be expected. It's just a mil-spec AR-15 trigger, essentially. Overall though, super happy with the Anderson Arms AM-15 Pro. Hope you enjoyed this review of this rifle. Thanks for watching Bullets for Bucks. Check out this next video and subscribe.